Aita for confronting my 29F sister-in-law 45F for trying to act like the mother of my baby. I 29F am in a complex situation that I never thought I'd find myself in. My husband 32M and I decided to pursue surrogacy as we were unable to conceive on our own due to medical reasons. His sister, let's call her Sarah, 45F, graciously offered to be our surrogate, and we were overjoyed. She has 2 children of her own, 22F, 24M, whose births went smoothly, so we thought it wouldn't be a burden on her body, and since she was healthy we agreed to go further with the process. Fast forward to 6 months ago when our beautiful baby girl was born. We were beyond grateful to Sarah for her incredible gift to us. But that's when things started to get tricky. Sarah seemed to become extremely possessive of the baby, acting like she was the mother. Whenever she would come over to our home, she insisted on being present for diaper changing, feeding, and nap time. At first I had no problem with this, but I told her it would be better for her to rest having given birth recently. But she insisted on helping out. But then things changed. She constantly started telling me how to care for the baby as she has more experience. She acts like she knows what's best for our child more than we do. She even started referring to the baby as her baby in front of our friends and family during family gatherings, and constantly reminds them that she birthed my baby and tells people about my fertility issues, saying how unfortunate it is. Naturally, this has caused tension between my husband and me. I've attempted to talk to my husband about it, and while he acknowledges that her behavior can be overbearing, he didn't want to confront her because he's afraid it will strain their relationship. He thinks we owe her too much to criticize her actions. But despite this, I finally decided to have a conversation with Sarah about her behavior. I expressed my gratitude for her surrogacy but explained that it was causing confusion and stress for our family. I tried to explain how her actions were making me feel overwhelmed and that I wanted to establish boundaries as it's my baby. She became emotional and accused me of not appreciating everything she had done for us, reminding me that she was the reason we had a child in the first place. She said I was not understanding the bond she had developed with the baby during pregnancy. After the argument, I noticed how some of my husband's side of the family started treating me differently and looked at me differently. I feel so stressed and don't know what to do. Edit. Firstly, people have been accusing me of lying due to my SIL's age. She hadn't started menopause, was a healthy weight, non-smoker, non-drug or alcohol user, and she was examined. Standard age in my area and clinic was 21 to 45 for IVF surrogacy carriers, but the medical professionals working with our family deemed her to be healthy enough to go ahead with the procedure. Her 2 other children were delivered with no complications either. Secondly, legal paperwork had been taken out, meaning my husband and I as the intended parents have full legal parental rights over our baby. Thirdly, I believe I have been somewhat insensitive towards my SIL and have spoken to my husband to offer her counseling for any postpartum depression and how to act appropriately around my baby as her aunt. Edit number 2. My husband and I did not make her do this for free. We both contributed towards the surrogacy fees and it was expensive, but we were willing to pay it and had been saving up. We also offered to pay for any medical treatment she may require after the birth.